Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. And today's video is for Halloween. Obviously, this is not my regular get-up. You know, I don't get around in this kind of casual daytime look. Yeah, so basically, when I sat down today to film this, I had planned to do like a botched up surgery look, kind of gone into surgery and it's messed up kind of thing. And then all of a sudden it kind of just turned into this kind of zombie, dead person, corpse look. Kind of all the same thing I just said. But no, it turned into this and I'm actually quite impressed and I like it a lot. It's very simple. I only used makeup. I did not use paints or like, you know, anything special. Just makeup and, you know, this and stuff. But very easy to recreate last minute or just in case you don't have a lot of money, you know. Some of us are not rolling in it, guys, and don't be ashamed of that. And this will show you that just using what you've got at home can be very, very practical. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and yeah, let's get into it. Roar. Okay, let's get this started. So about an hour ago I tried to film a video, a different kind of Halloween video, and it failed like real bad. Real bad. I had to take it all off. It looked a mess, and you know what? Sometimes we have such a perfect vision in our mind of what something's gonna look like, and then you sit down and try and do it and it looks completely crap. And that happened to me today and I was so like disheartened and upset, but you know, these things happen and you've got to move forward. So at the minute I am just trying to do the soap brow, you know what's going around YouTube right now, everyone's like putting soap in their eyebrows. I'm giving it a go. So I guess it just gives you more of like a natural effect and holds your brows in place. I imagine, I've seen videos, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm imagining is gonna happen. Like, if you can see, it's like holding my brows up. So, we will see. And I'm not using a clear one because I don't care if I have like a white cast in my brows, because I'm going to try and make them blonde, well, as blonde as possible without bleach. I'm just using the Cushions Imperial Leather soap, you know. It's just soap. Use any soap you have, guys. I don't really know what to say about that. So for this video, guys, if things go wrong and don't work out quite as planned, or they look a little bit, you know, amateur, please forgive me, because today I'm just like playing around with different things I've not tried before and, you know, giving different techniques a go, and it's Halloween time and I'm just having a little bit of a play around with makeup. So to try and make my eyebrows blonde, I'm using this concealer from this palette from eBay, and it's kind of like a really yellow concealer, and obviously then we will set it once I've done, you know? This is one blonde eyebrow. I don't know how I feel about it. It isn't complete yet, so let's use some powder and see if we can, you know, improve this anymore. This is the Makeup Revolution Flawless palette and it is broke, so ignore that. And I am just going to take the yellow kind of matte shade in this palette to mattify my brows. Well, this brow. We'll do that one in a minute. And just like that, I have blonde eyebrows. From this same eBay palette, I am just taking this kind of skin tone. Ignore the mess of this palette, it is disgusting, but it's a green palette. It can't be helped. So I'm just going to use this kind of flesh tone shade to clean up my new brow, if we can call it that, you know? Now I am taking the Wake Me Up concealer in the shade Ivory and just packing some of that on my lid as a base for my eyeshadow. I am taking my Carly Bible BH Cosmetics palette and I am taking the pale like white creamy shade. And I am just going to set my lids. For the eyes today, I'll be keeping it quite simple because it'll be quite dramatic in other areas. So I'm taking the Avon True Colour Earth and Rose eyeshadow slash kind of blush. You've seen this before in tons of my tutorials and I'm obsessed with it. Honestly, hands down, this is the best transition colour there is on this earth, in my opinion. It just works with every single look that I create. Like, it is so versatile and blendable. I just love it. And it's like a nice warm tone brown. Honestly, I don't even know if you can still get this. I hope you can because you need it. You need it. Oh wow, don't I just look stunning? So I am taking the Makeup Revolution Flawless palette and yes, my mirror has broke off. I dropped it and it smashed off and I was devastated. Anyway, so I am taking this brown right here and going over top of the brown we've already put down, you know? Getting some gradient blend. This is just a touch darker than the brown we've already got on the crease. So I am taking it like, you know, down the side of the nose, right at the top, like here. Like I am bringing it down and going quite high up to the brow in the front and then like going downwards as I blend, you know what I mean? Hopefully you can see what I'm doing and kind of, you know, get the gist from, you know, what you're watching. I am so bad at explaining. So like that, you see? It kind of gives you like a bit of a sunken in effect. Now I am taking the darkest brown and going over top again. This is going to make it, you know, quite a lot darker, but I'm going to concentrate it on the outer half of my eye. Like just here. I do apologise about the really crap lighting. I need to get myself a ring light and I've been looking on eBay and I found one for £13 and I am so tempted to buy it, but I'm scared it's going to be crap. Like, I don't have the money to buy a really, really expensive one, so it's difficult. It's like really difficult, but you know, I need one, so it's just complicated. And I am just going to put a touch of it like right here in the inner half, just there. Like, don't blend too much, just like concentrate it on the real like corner of the eye. Inner corner. Right there, like that. Just gives a bit more dimension to the eye, you know? I mean, obviously not on the day-to-day basis. I mean, if you want to, then yeah, but this kind of thing I wouldn't do every day, you know, right into the nose. No way. Now I am taking my Shonxo BH Cosmetics palette and I am taking the white bone shade and I am just going to pack that on the middle of my eyelid like this to kind of give it a halo, but you know, kind of not at the same time. I don't know. It's gonna look halo-ish, but not neat, you know? I don't really know what I'm saying anymore. You can see, guys. you've got eyes. So I'm just going to pack that right in the middle. And then take the blending brush and kind of blend the edges so it's not just like a big blob of white in the middle of my eyelid. Like that. So it's really subtle, you know? Really, really subtle, but it's there at the same time. And again, just blend that away. The edges, I mean, not the actual white shade. Okay, so for foundation, I'll be taking the Infallible 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Porcelain because I want to look ghostly, I want to look white, I want to look pale as hell. So let's pack this all over my face. If you was going to wear this on a night out, I would suggest using a primer, but because in reality, I'll be taking this off very soon. I didn't bother wasting any of my, like, primers, you know, but if you are going out and spending a whole night in this makeup, then of course, use a primer and, you know, use a primer. I don't know what else to say. So, as you can see, this doesn't really match me. It's really, really, really pale, but, you know, that's the kind of look I'm going for in this, you know, tutorial, makeup look, Halloween tutorial kind of thing, ordeal, I don't even know. So yeah, I'm gonna look really, really pale and kind of corpse-like, which, strangely, is appropriate right now. Now I am taking my BC Body Collection concealer and just using a tiny amount of this. I nearly jabbed myself in the eye. Wow. Yeah, I'm using a tiny amount of this stuff. Like, I might even use my finger. Oh my god, I could not look any more of a ghost right now. I never use my finger. This is like alien to me. But I don't want to disturb the, like, eyeshadow on my nose. So this has kind of took a weird turn because in my head I envisioned this to be quite a glam, botched up surgery look, and it's turned into a corpse has gone in for plastic surgery kind of look. But this is what I said, sometimes your visions don't turn out the way you intended, and you know what? That's fine because I'm just having fun with this Halloween themed video. I'm just going into my boyfriend's makeup bag. Shh, don't tell him. No, I'm just taking his setting powder because he's a lot paler than me and he uses like practically a white like setting powder, so I am just borrowing this, thank you baby. No, so yeah, I'm just going to completely set my face. I don't really want to be dewy for this look, you know. Let's be matte. I look so ill. I look so ill. It's not even funny. Set that nose. Wow. Stop making me look worse than I already do, camera. Thanks a lot. So, and also guys, my skin has been breaking out like crazy. So if I look spotty, you know, please do ignore that. I mean, it happens to the best of us, we all get spots, but still. Now I am taking my SHANXO palette again, and I am taking the yellow shade and packing that on a fluffy brush. Now, this is going to make me look like I haven't slept in about 1,000 years, so let's just build the illusion. This has gone down such a different road, guys. This is not what I planned at all. I was thinking to like rename this to be like something like a zombie with plastic surgery. Literally. This is what this has turned into. Like a zombie as has arose out of the ground and was like, boo, get me some bigger lips and cheek fillers. Like, this is what has happened. I mean, obviously I've not done all the like surgery things yet, but once that's on, because I look very far from glamorous right now, don't I? Let's be real. So yeah. Now I am taking my Sleek Contour Kit and my Shaaanxo palette, and I'm going to mix the contour shade with some of the red and a touch of the black from the Shaaanxo palette. Now, I honestly don't know how this is going to look. Now I'm going to try and make myself look like I have been punched and decayed and I don't know, all that stuff. So I am mixing the yellow and the red and the black just as the starting point, and I'm going to pack that here as if, like, you know, just like I've been punched in the nose or something. I don't even know anymore. And what I like about this video, even though it's not very structured and like well thought out, which, you know, I'm sorry if that isn't what you like, is that I'm doing this all with just makeup, you know? This doesn't involve face paints, really expensive makeup. It just doesn't involve any of that type of stuff. So, and also, it's kind of like if you get invited to a Halloween party last minute, then, you know, you could throw something like this together and it would, you know, it would look good enough to throw on some ripped clothes, and, you know, I'm going to obviously add some bits and bobs at the end, and you can get a rough idea of what this looks like. But what I'm saying is, this is quite simple as opposed to what, you know, what some people put out, which I love. I love them complicated Halloween looks, but come on, we don't all have the money, do we? You know, we're all in a bit of a situation. So really, I'm just giving myself random punches, bruises, marks, things all over my face. Not any rhyme or reason behind any of this, just for the effect. So basically, I've been really badly battered before I turned into this glamazon of a zombie. And then we'll add cuts on that in a minute. Now I am taking this lipstick by LA Girl, and it's a matte lipstick. It's in the shade Secret, and this is like a really dark blood red lipstick. Now I'm just going to use this to kind of create little cuts, you know? Kind of dot that around the bruised area to create a cut. Now I'm going to make it look like I've had a nosebleed. Give me a second, I'm going to get a brush. Got a brush, now let's go. Like that. I mean, how ugly does that look? Wow. Horrible. No, let's put some, like, you know, everywhere else. Kind of dot it down in there everywhere. You've had a struggle before this, like, time of your unlikely end. Now because this brush has kind of spread out, you know, it's a bit of an old brush, that's why I'm using it. It kind of stipples the blood on, which is good. I'm going to use this Lip Luster by 17 in the shade Wild One. And this is going to be like wet blood, almost, kind of. That's the aim here. Like that. I mean, I don't really know how believable this looks and whatnot, but I mean, that looks good, that looks cool. And I'm not actually putting it up my nose, don't stress, it's just like on the outer part of my nose. I'm gonna kind of make it look like blood's coming out of my eye. Like that. Oh my god, don't I look attractive? I am using this Rimmel lipstick in the shade 107, and I'm going to make it look like someone has scratched me down my neck and face. I mean, I don't really know how believable that looks, but that's the theme, the idea. Now, before I was viciously attacked, I did obviously have some glamorous makeup on, hence the halo eye. So I'm going to use this brown lipstick from Jeffree Star in the shade Dominatrix. Bloody hell, boy racer or what? This lipstick is gorgeous. Sadly, this is like the only Jeffree Star lipstick I have. Now I am just taking some of my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, just adding some bruising to the neck. Oh my, that is one hell of a love bite. Jokes. Jokes, guys. Very clearly not being serious. Take some purple. Like I say, I am using the Shine and Cali Bible palette to make these bruises. Bloody hell, wasn't I in one hell of a scrap with whoever did this? Like I've been strangled. Adding some lipstick for the effect. And to show a sign of struggle. Now I'm going to make it look like I've had blood coming out of my mouth as well, because I'm just being extreme now, you know, taking it to levels we never thought we'd quite go to. was me being dramatic, like, bleh. Oh my god, I look like legit disgusting. Right, so now I'm going to take a bandage and bandage myself up, basically. So I'm going to go from there, and I'm going to go over my ears because, you know, why not? Oh my lord, I look repulsive. I look absolutely repulsive. You guys are going to be like, you're supposed to. This is not a glamorous look, Aaron, but it's just so alien to me. Oh my god, me without ears though. Damn it. Okay. Let's like tuck that in there like that. Oh wow. You are gorgeous. Now, we are not done yet. I am taking some acrylic paint and I am just going to put it on the back of like this little tub thing. You know, I didn't think this through. So I'm going to take some of that. Let me just get the lid on and try not to get this paint everywhere in the process. So let's do that. And now I'm going to take that crappy brush from before and like really add some effects to this like band-aid thing. I've just got paint on my face. That's so good. I have been through the wars, guys. Been through the wars. Taking the Shine palette and taking that black shade and just making it look grubby as well, you know. Can't be squeaky queen, right? Squeaky queen. Can't be squeaky clean after all this time. This part is really not like perfect or anything, guys. Just obviously if you wanted to, you can take more time on this. I'm just doing this for quickness of the video offs. Now, I am not sure whether to carry on with the effect of plastic surgery. I might even keep this here. I think I might stick with this idea, like zombie thing. I don't know. And there you have it, guys. This is the completed look and I feel scary as hell. No, I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and if you did, then give me a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you are new, and if you're not, then thank you for coming back, and I will see you all in my next one. Love you all, guys. Bye bye.